next level. And I do believe that will only come to also elevate the quality of the content. We also need to re-engineer the distribution model. If 90% of the content out there is being pirated, that's a problem. There's no way you're telling me that money is actually going to the content creators, which probably is the reason why it's very difficult to elevate or push forward the content quality, because it does require spend. Music. I do believe there's an opportunity for us to have Nigeria super labels. Given that the fact that Nigerian music is traveling all over the world, I don't think it should be a model that's made with a whole bunch of mom and pop players. I'm not knocking entrepreneurship, but I think that more scale players will enable more growth in that sector. It's happened all over the world, and I think we can learn from what's happened in the US to say, do I, as Alex Okosi, want to have my own label? My sister, my brother, everyone have their own label, and we're fighting for the same crumbs, or should we consolidate? I'm not saying what we should learn from the banking sector, but it could be a thing to think about in terms of how do we create those super labels that can really take advantage of the 360 opportunities and be able to maximize revenue opportunities related to, to music. Right now, the telcos have gotten hip to music. They're now acting in a lot of ways as music labels. I don't think that's the right thing for music labels to again give all the muscle to the telcos. But again, I don't want to talk against the telcos because we need them for sponsorship. So any telco runners in the building, as Viacom, we love you. Spend money with us. Digital. Of course, with the explosion of bandwidth, I think bandwidth will continue to be more available, and hopefully over time, like anything else, price will drop. It does provide more opportunities for more VOD players, video on demand players, like Roku, etc. That also provides more opportunities for content players, and real content players to create content for this space. So that's all before I want to share with you as opportunities. I have more. So if you have money, come and talk to me. I'm kidding. I think that, of course, there's a tremendous growth opportunities, but I just wanted to show you this slide because I think it's pretty powerful, even if you just index Nigeria against South Africa and where we are. We have triple, my math is pretty good, more than triple the population size. But if you look at the value of the media and entertainment space, we have 460 million. South Africa is at 12.6 billion. That's not even comparing apples to oranges. I think that's comparing apples to peanuts. So the opportunity is there. We have the population, we have the creativity, we have the talent. But of course, we need to fix the market fundamentals that will enable this growth. And I think the capital market is a key player in that to be able to help us make it happen. So in conclusion, what do we need to do? As I mentioned earlier, we do need to implement global standards in terms of measuring the content viability. So for instance, if you're watching television, you should have a Nielsen that tells you if that content is rated or not. Because if its content is good content, then you can go back to the advertiser and have them pay you what it's worth versus them telling you, giving you peanuts to place it on your channel. It's ridiculous. And we can do that. It really all it requires an investment in Nielsen. Or another rating method that's more reliable than diaries. Diaries are a joke. Sorry to those that do that business. Of course, we need a capital market to be able to fund realistically, to be able to look at business plans, to look at it the way external investors are looking at it, to say, if you have a sound business plan that you can demonstrate, similar to what we did for Viacom, that you can make money doing this, there's a market for your product, and that you can create a capacity to keep it going, that you will fund it with a return to you, of course. And I think last but not least, I think government needs to continue. I'm very careful not to ever speak against government. It needs to continue to do and push, for more regulation related to piracy. We can curb piracy because there's no point for anyone to create all this content and experiences, and at the end of the day, someone else takes it and be able to showcase and sell it without them being able to make the return that's rightfully due to them. So on that note, I thank you very much for listening to me for a little bit. I appreciate this opportunity, and I'm hoping that my presentation, at least in some way, shape, or form, started you to think about the immense opportunities that we have within the space. Thank you.